And now our music continues with Clarkdale Greg. So he's going to sing a few songs for us. And again, thank you so very much for joining us today.
Well, as spoken, I'm Clarkdale Greg, and it's kind of interesting. Our two acts didn't coordinate, but they sang a Kentucky song, and I'm going to start with a Appalachia song. It's a traditional tune. It's a traditional fiddle tune that I've rewrote for Earth Day, and I hope you like it. We're calling it Cripple Creek on Earth Day. Going up Cripple Creek in my EV, it's clean, it's safe, it's gasoline free. Reduced emission in CO2, the air is clear and the skies are blue. Today's Earth Day 2021. Earth Day is awesome for everyone. Climate change and restoration, conservation and education. Plastic on our ocean, acid rain, chemicals in our water, stop this pain. Get the gray gone from our skies, birds will sing and butters will fly. Work to restore our ecosystem, build them up again before we miss them. Stop the pollution, it's a disgrace. Reforest the land, recycle waste. Websites, where to begin? Take some action, the planet will win. Grassroots groups are the solution. Climate change and all the pollution. Going up Cripple Creek in my EV, it's clean, it's safe, it's gasoline free. Reduced emission in CO2, the air is clear and the skies are blue. Thank you. So I was looking for a song appropriate, and I went back to a golden oldie that I think is pretty appropriate. And you're certainly welcome to join in with me. I'm sure you all know at least the chorus. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled, I followed my footsteps through the sparkling sands, over diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. The sun came shining as I was strolling, and the wheat fields awake, and the dust clouds rolling. A voice was chanting as the fog was lifting. This land was made for you and me. Oh, now, this land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. Now, this song's been around a long time. A lot of verses were added as people went along. And I came up with one that I found back in history. They call it the ecology verse. I thought might be appropriate. Here we go. Woodland and grassland and the river shoreline, to everything living, bugs and snakes and microbes, fin, fur, and feather, we're all here together. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. Thank you. So I write songs, amongst other things, obviously. I like to write you, since not that many people here are from Clarkdale, write you my Clarkdale Song. Well, we'll just get into it. One day I rolled into Clarkdale town. The sun was bright, the air was cold. People smiled and nodded as I walked by. I was feeling bone-tired, sick and old. I sat down on a curb in Clarkdale town. There were a few old buildings and a town square. People stopped and asked if they could help me out. There were quiet folks that seemed to care. Clarkdale is a smelter town. About 100 years ago, citizens smile, life is simple here. Now people are Clarkdale's new soul. I walked into a bar in Clarkdale town. It was quiet, 4 folks were drinking beer. Bartender, he served up a cold one to me. And I had 5 new friends, that was clear. Clarkdale was a smelter town about 100 years ago. Citizens smile, life is simple here. Now people are Clarkdale's new soul. Clarkdale town is Mayberry, Sheriff Andy, Opie, and Aunt B. People here treat you just like a friend. They will listen, they'll talk, or let you be. Clarkdale was a smelter town about 100 years ago. Citizens smile, life is simple here. Now people are Clarkdale's new soul. I'm settled down now in Clarkdale town, where the sidewalks roll up at 9. Children play in the park, people are content, and I'm here until all my days are gone. Clarkdale was a smelter town about 100 years ago. Citizens smile, life is simple here. People are Clarkdale's new soul. People are Clarkdale's new soul. Thank you, everybody. Happy Earth Day.